Welcome to this edition of Top Shelf Sports Talk. I'm John Carubba. Coming up on this edition, we'll talk about the Washington Nationals making a major shakeup. In addition to that, the Buffalo Sabres have made a blockbuster trade. We'll have more details on that. And Donald Trump is ready to show the world he's not kidding around. He's ready for business. All that and a whole lot more coming up on Top Shelf Sports, which starts right now. Major shakeup in our nation's capital, and I'm not talking about the government either. I'm talking about the Washington Nationals. Breaking news, they have fired their longtime manager Davey Martinez and general manager Mike Rizzo, and replacing them with interim GM Mike DiBertolo, and also longtime former MLB player Miguel Cairo takes over as interim manager. Miguel Cairo spent 17 seasons in the big leagues with 9 different ball clubs, including the St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and New York Yankees. For Cairo, he was the bench coach of the Chicago White Sox back in 2022, and in addition to that, also spent some time as the assistant manager with the Nationals in 2024. For the Nats, they're hoping that Cairo can turn things in the right direction along with the GM DiBertolo. For Washington, this is a major shakeup as Davey Martinez helped lead the Nationals to a World Series title, and Mike Rizzo, the GM, had been the longest tenured GM in franchise history. For the Nats, this is the first time that they fired both their GM and manager on the same day since all the way back in 2009. Monday night's home run derby just got jazzed up a little bit more. It was announced that Jazz Chisholm will be the final participant added to the home run derby. For Chisholm, he has 17 home runs on the season. He has 7 home runs in his past 12 contests. He now joins the likes of Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh, along with 7 other participants in Monday's home run derby. Meanwhile, for Jazz, he's going to try and become the 5th Yankees player and first since Aaron Judge all the way back in 2017 to try and bring home the title as an active Yankees player. For Chisholm, he's been hot lately, hitting over .340 in his past 12 contests. Meanwhile, for Chisholm, he will again look to bring home the title for New York. Jazz Chisholm and the Yankees will finish their pre-All-Star break portion of the schedule with a 3-game series beginning tonight in the Bronx against the Chicago Cubs. After years of clamoring that he wanted a trade out of Western New York and Buffalo, it appears, after months of negotiation, that J.J. Peterka is getting his wish. Breaking news out of the NHL, as the Buffalo Sabres have agreed to trade J.J. Peterka to the Utah Mammoth in exchange for defenseman Michael Kesselring and winger Josh Doan. For Peterka, he did lead the Buffalo Sabres. He was 3rd on the team in scoring with 27 goals last season. Peterka couldn't be more thrilled to be joining the Utah Mammoth, as they're a team that's committed to winning, and he looks very much forward to playing playoff hockey there. It also reminds him of his days playing in Munich, as he looks forward to heading out to Salt Lake City and joining the Mammoth. For Utah, they're adding a dynamic young scoring winger, and while it hurts for them to give up Kesselring and Doan, it's a move that was necessary, they believe, to counter with Dallas in the Western Conference and the Edmonton Oilers. For J.J. Peterka, he's so excited the day after the trade was announced, he signed a 5-year, $38.5 million extension to stay in Utah for the foreseeable future. Donald Trump, U.S. President, is showing and sending a bulletin to the world that he is not kidding around. He is ready to negotiate, and he's putting the pressure on other countries to do it. President Trump officially announcing 50% tariffs on copper imports. In addition to that, he's also announcing 200% tariff increase on pharmaceutical goods. He's given a hard deadline, August 1st, for other countries to negotiate or work on new deals or face an additional 25 to 50% increase in tariffs. China, Japan, the European Union, many countries would be affected by this. And in addition to that, he's also planning out other penalties if they fail to comply with the various deadlines. President Trump said, quote, that he believes that these measures are necessary to work out a better deal and that he's confident they'll have the impact that he's looking for. Cambodia has announced, as they are also one of the countries under pressure to meet the August 1st deadline, that they will pick up talks to work out some exemptions and work out a deal with the U.S. in the next couple days. That'll do it for this edition of Top Shelf Sports. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to follow on Instagram and X at The Broadcaster J, and also on my YouTube channel at John Carubba. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.